I'm sending Ashlyn the live now again, because in case you haven't noticed, me and Ashlyn do be having the chats. And, well, we clearly need a part two because we're just Egypts who don't prioritize. I bet you, like, we're gonna have a video talking about this in by ourselves because we just don't prioritize and we're just like, the whole time we're like, yes, this is bullshit. So I do want to go live with Ashlyn. So hopefully she'll get on the live soon. I don't know what's up with Hosanna. I think she might be a little unwell, but I'm not completely sure. If she isn't, it means that she's probably getting stuff from her locker at college because we do have to go get it today. So we'll see. We be seeing. Come on, hon. I can't believe Ashlyn was just like, it kicked me out. Okay, wave and join.
It kicked me out.
I know, you were literally angry. You were like, I can't believe it kicked me out. And I was like, hun, they have a 1 hour limit.
I didn't know this because you were saying something. You were like, "Oh, we need a part two," and I was like, "Yeah," and then it's been boom. What the fuck is going on?
No, we're doing a part two. Part two is now. In case you haven't listened, this is Capitalism Thanks I Hate It. My name is Sandra. Welcome to my mixtape. I'm tired of this bullshit. And you are?
I am Ashlyn. Hello, hello.
And
Again.
today we are talking about feminism, the do's and don'ts, basically.
Pretty much.
So, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, we were talking about like Ireland's very little stance on feminism.
Literally.
Because, so you were saying, I think you were saying before we kind of cut you off. So we were like talking about abortion rights and all that, like reproductive rights.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. About like how the fact that you're not giving the woman the choice is just so dumb. And also, I always notice it's always the same demographic, like of people who are pro-life. So it's always men. So not always. I want to like.
Not always. There's obviously a percentage, and also I do have to keep in mind that lots of women that weren't pro-life, from what I noticed, was either based on religion, which I'm not surprised, or also based on the fact that they are likely to not conceive easily. So the fact that someone is choosing to like have an abortion kind of like sentimentally messes with them, which I completely understand. I understand you're right to have an opinion, and I understand why you would have that. But like, yeah, like, I just have a different opinion. That's all.
Yeah, like I don't know, like like the demographic though for like pro-life, they're always like either men. Like I don't like it's not an issue, don't get me wrong, like they do obviously have a say and they can have an opinion,
you know, sometimes
a little bit if they're lucky. As a treat they can have a little bit of a say.
Watch us be like, this is the new capitalism, bitch, we're taking men's rights. No, that's fucked up. We wouldn't do that. But like, you know, tempting.
Sometimes it's tempting, but yeah, no, and the same people, it's always the people who are like, oh yeah, they're the same people who say all lives matter. I'm not gonna lie, it's like that same sort of like, you know,
oh yeah, there's a Venn diagram, lads. There is a Venn diagram for that. Let's not sugarcoat it. Let's not be like, oh no, that's not fair. No, that is kind of like what happens. So like you need to kind of admit it.
They're pro-life when it benefits them, and then if it doesn't, it's like, oh no. And then they're the same people who like, you know, it's the same demographic, and it's just so exhausting to hear the same.
Oh yeah. But in fairness, what was I going to say? This is the part of the episode where I'm scared that we're going to get stabbed in the nighttime. So this is where I say, this is a satire. This is not our real beliefs. What? This is a satirical podcast, lads. I'm just very pro Trinners, you know. Rich people, I love you.
We love prods.
We love prods. My parents be begging to differ. What is that? But I also love DCU, my babies. Manus, I don't know, you're on fucking thin ice. And
what's wrong with Manus?
You know.
Oh, never mind. Take it back. I take it back completely.
You get it.
I get it. It's okay. What's
DCU, baby, I love you. You're like my second love. What is it? Also, every flipping institution of Ireland, love you, babies.
yeah,
Helping us working class, love it. Hi again, cuties. I love Bian.
same.
I'm so glad Bian has a boyfriend because I'm like, she deserves the best.
I
Oh my
always
god,
see
he.
pictures. They're so cute. Oh, I always see pictures of them. It's so cute. You guys are so cute, Leon.
Oh my god, Bian, what? She just said y'all, I swear. And I was like,
You're just like,
what? Bian, tell me more. Compliment us further. Don't stop. I need it. I need the confidence boost. What was I gonna say? I guess I should go more into like Portuguese
yeah.
stuff, and then you can kind of like counteract it with Ireland. So basically, like
I have a question. Did the Catholic Church, because like
the
obviously in
minute thing.
no, oh, Bianca.
You know I'm shit talking everyone. You know how I am.
Ooh.
Ashlyn, go on before I say
Oh, no.
something that's
Yeah.
incriminating to myself.
I got you. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, because like a big thing with Ireland was like the Catholic Church being involved very heavily in the politics is kind of what reversed the feminist movement for us.
Literally the same as Portugal.
That's what I
Literally
was
the
gonna
same.
say. Like, is it because
Fucked
like
up.
obviously with fascism? I don't know about. I'm assuming, yeah, because they're always kind of linked with the Catholic Church, like in
Which
Spain
is so
anyway.
fucked up. Like, you just think to yourself, maybe spiritual beliefs can be like a separate entity. But no!
Yeah.
Fascists are always like,
They're always
religion!
like,
And we're like, what the fuck?
yeah, literally.
What?
Like I never understand it. Like in Spain, like it was crazy. Like they were so interlinked, and it's the same in Ireland. Like even though
It's
we
the
didn't
same in
have
Portugal. It's
fascism,
the same in every European country. It's just
yeah,
literally people shoving religion down your neck. Which is
fascism
not to say I'm
and
not like
religion.
semi-religious or whatever, but like, damn, I know about equal rights at least.
Yeah, that's true.
And in terms of like pro-sex,
Mm.
I'd be there. I'd be like, lads, if it's consensual, do
Yeah,
what you will. Like,
exactly. They're just, I don't know. They're
I'm
just
literally just the young Hannah Wishing. I'm sorry. Disabled, thirsty, thriving.
So did the Catholic Church reverse the feminist movement a lot in Portugal?
Yeah,
Like, was there?
kind of. Because, like, even when I said, like, my mom, when I was pregnant, when she was pregnant with
Sorry.
me, I was never pregnant. Sorry about it. You can still have my babies. What is it? Hi, bud. What? Who I don't know, but I know is dating Diane probably. So, like, hi. What is? I'd be stalking. You know this. You know. What is it? No, basically, yeah, Catholic Church did kind of fuck with feminism. Because guys, that's my nerd.
My heart.
Oh my god, Vian, find me my soulmate, someone who likes me. Shoot your fucking shot. Damn. Oh! My parents are gonna be like, what the fuck?
What is going on? No,
What is it? No, but they did fuck with like feminist stuff because abortion, like I said, my mom was offered an abortion when she was pregnant with me. She was like, nah, I love my baby. But she's short. Oh my God. What is it? But abortion laws were liberalized, which means they were made easier or something on April 10th, 2007.
Yeah.
So I was 7. Like, I don't know if it's because, like, my city in particular is more liberal
Oh.
or what. So I thought that was very strange. But also, Portugal has allowed free healthcare to all immigrants since 2001. Fuck you, Ireland! And
Yeah, no, Ireland is not good on that front at all.
including free care during pregnancy and postnatal period, as well as family planning facilities, regardless of immigration status. But also, we have like a high rate of HIV and AIDS amongst adults with like 0.6%, but they seem to be blaming it on immigration, which is like sketch to me. So I don't know if it's because it's immigration.
Yeah.
But also, like, in terms of, like, literacy rates, it's still fucked up. Like, 97% of males aged 15 or older in 2011 were, like, literate, but, like, 94% of females. I still think that's a very strange
Yeah.
gap to have. Like, I was expecting it to be more equal, like 96.5 at least.
Yeah.
So, what the
That's
fuck?
weird. Portugal do be kind of sketchy though.
We do. Fuck you. Still better than Ireland. Fuck y'all. Like,
That's
but
true.
no joke. Yous are cute. Yous are nice. But like, God, sometimes.
We're just vibing.
When did divorce law start in Ireland? Do you know?
Oh, it was banned. When was it banned? And then when was it? I think it was only like in the. I don't want to say the 70s or the 90s. It was like I have here when it was banned.
I'll check now. Divorce law legal Ireland.
Okay, divorce was made illegal. But
Okay.
it wasn't until 1995. There we go. 1995, they were able to.
I love how you're trying to be optimistic, but you're like, this is still fucked up.
I was like, this wasn't that long ago. Never mind.
Oh
That's
no.
pretty fucked.
When was it started though? I don't know if they have a date for it.
Wait, Vian said something about the Philippines. Oh,
I don't even get me started. Oh my God, your terrorist bill or whatever that's going on right now, your anti-terror bill or something. Man, I feel so sorry for you. Like, oh, so bad.
divorce is not.
Divorce, no. Oh no, 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 no.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that makes me so upset for everyone.
It's so
Anyone
annoying.
who's in a situation, I'm so sorry. Okay, let's move on. We need some optimism.
But divorce.
Divorce was
It was finally made legal here
yeah.
in 1995, which is
Ha! We are still ahead of you. 1975.
really.
Not joking.
Wow, Ireland really needs to get shit together.
I think it's just the Catholic Church is like hugely influential in Portugal and Ireland, but in terms of like liberalism in Portugal and how much we fight against fascism, I think it's just slightly higher.
Like I don't know, because it's weird because we came out of like a movement, a Republican movement, like as in like the 20s. I'm talking about the 20s here, like where it was like, oh yeah, you know, fuck the overlords, like fuck Britain, and they're like, yeah, equal rights for everyone and all this. And yeah, you kind of come out of that, and then it's like, what happened? Where did we go wrong? And then you have like,
oh, your boyfriend joined. He's supportive.
Oh, hi guys. Can we kick someone out?
Can we kick someone out?
Are we allowed to kick people out of this thing? I don't know.
We are, but like, I kind of want his opinion. I want to see if he's pro-fascist. Like, if he is, you're fucked. Your relationship just ends right now. And just end your relationship on air. No, I'm joking, but well, I hope. What is that? No, but adultery was decriminalized in 1982.
Oof.
Which is like,
wait,
so you can get divorced, but if you've been cheating on me, I'm gonna hire a lawyer.
Wait,
can you imagine?
What year? 1932.
82.
Oh, okay.
Like that was recent.
Yikes.
Right? Can you imagine you cheat on me and I'm like, bitch, I'm calling a lawyer. I'm taking everything.
Yeah, literally. But like, isn't it crazy how like recent it was? Like, I just can't believe that it's like
kind of fucked up. I'm like,
it's so fucked. It actually is.
Like my brother was literally just born in 87, so really I'm just like, what the fuck happening?
Like 5 years before I was born, they finally legalized divorce. Like I can't understand. I can't wrap my head around these things. It's like, what? Oh man.
No. But then divorce laws were changed in 2008 when they relaxed the process, and that's still fucked up. Like 2008? Are you kidding me? Then you were like, oh, let's make it easier. Y'all are still fucked in that department though, because they're like, you need to be separated like 5+ years and then we'll consider it.
Yeah.
So don't be getting married too soon, lad.
You were in my maths class. Remember when Miss Carter was talking about this? Remember she was talking about divorce? Were you?
I know why she broke up with your man.
Wait, who? Wait, she was with someone?
Remember the rich guy she was talking about?
Yeah, why did they break up?
I'll tell you later.
Okay.
Oh my god, I know the goss and I'm like, I feel so bad for knowing the goss. But I know someone who knows someone.
Yikes.
I know! I always get the goss, lads, and it's always like high quality gossip. It's not even like me being like, oh, this might have happened. It's literally like, lads.
The high quality. Man.
I hate it. I hate myself for being that person, but I also love myself.
Oh man, yeah. No, Miss Carter like full on in a class one time was just talking about divorce. And like she like completely ripped into it and she was like, it's ridiculous here. And then she talked about her childhood trauma with her divorced parents. And then she was like, yeah, it takes ages. It's like 5 years.
LMAO Sandra with her connections. I'm not even
Yeah,
joking, lads. I find out so much shit about like random stuff that is like, God. Like, lads, if you want to know why she broke up with rich fella, contact me.
hit me up.
What is it? No, and Ashlyn,
Yeah,
let's make this fun.
yes.
I have records from 2008 that state the percentage of women that have experienced physical, psychological, and/or sexual violence since the age of 18. Do you want to guess the percentage from 2008? Keep in
It's,
mind, things are a bit better politically, still mid-recession though. Percentage.
I'd say it's super high. I'm gonna go with like 70, 80%.
It's actually 38.
What?
38 of women have experienced physical, psychological, and or sexual violence since the age of 18. However, that's since the age of 18.
Ah, okay.
Ah, lads.
Ah, see,
See,
this is
that's
where
where you find
statistics
a
lie.
nasty statistic, lads. What have we learned? They present data how they want. But also, it's very hard to find like records of this.
Yeah.
But it has been illegal in Portugal since Article 152 of the Criminal Code.
Yeah.
However, speaking from experience, everyone in my family has either had physical, psychological, or sexual violence.
Mm. But
So,
is this, wait, are the statistics what percentage of women or people in general? So what is the,
women. It
of
was very
women have
specifically
experienced
women. Yeah.
by, did it say by men or by men, women, by people in general? Is it just women?
They kept it very vague.
Okay.
I would assume men, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think they specified.
Yeah.
I would assume just because domestic violence. So you know how the world is divided into the straight population and then LGBTQ plus, and I
Mhm.
don't know how
I'd
disproportionate
like
that was in 2018.
I'd like to figure out what the percentage is for men. How many men have experienced psycho?
Male, male domestic abuse.
Because I'd say
I'll see. I
there's
don't
a
know
lot
if there's
of
data because domestic violence in Portugal, they seem to be very, very sketched about researching it. And
them.
I'm like, lads, oh, why don't you research more?
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
I don't know. It'd be interesting. Because
I think I have one.
there's like obviously the whole like I was watching a YouTube video recently and it was like
One of y'all left the stream, and I'm just gonna say your mom's a hoe.
your mom's a hoe.
Oh my God, did you see that protest banner that was like, I'm
I
gonna
love
say it.
yeah.
Whoever threw that tear
Tear
gas,
gas.
your mom's a hoe.
I love it so much. I saw it on Instagram and I was like, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
Oh my God. Okay, let me see. Large body of research clearly indicates that men are victims of intimate partner violence.
Hmm.
However, it's not usually the target of research.
See,
They
that's
checked the
problem. Like
needs of
that is a problem.
89 men who defined themselves as thing. So help seeking and needs. This was in 2016.
Hmm.
Uh,
Because like
no,
that's
no,
the
no.
thing. Like as in like there are a lot of issues on the like the men side, I guess, of it. Like as in
Yeah, but they
like
don't really try to equalize research. They just go very women based, and I don't think that's fair.
like I was like as I was saying, like I was watching a YouTube video and one of the things it was like basically men's rights activists and feminists and it was like the only point I agreed with the men's
Yeah.
rights activists is they were talking about there's like a big issue with gender equality in court that like
Yeah.
men suffer a lot more like a gender bias and stuff like that and that was like the only thing I kind of was like okay that is a
I
problem.
think I'm gonna. Um,
And even like yeah like that stuff like domestic abuse and stuff like all those like things you don't there's not a lot I don't know if there's a lot of research done on it because it's kind of one of those
yeah.
things you don't really like
Oh, they don't like delving into it. But
yeah
what was I gonna say? I think if I'm being completely logical and saying where equality doesn't lie well with men, is either in custody cases, which
Yeah,
is like completely apparent, but also mental health. There's a
yeah,
lot of mental health issues that are apparent in men, but are not talked about because men don't like feelings because of toxic
yeah,
masculinity.
exactly.
Like,
Uh,
I've heard all my life, like, don't cry. Like, if you're a man, don't
mm.
cry. You're not a man if you cry. And I'm like, that's fucked up.
Like I've often been in situations with like a male friend, and they'd be crying, and then they'd apologize, and they'd be, oh, or no, no, not even apologize. You'd say to them like, "Oh, are you crying? Like, are you okay?" And they'd be like, "I'm not
Yeah.
crying." Like, it's so fucked that it's like,
Oh, yeah, I know. I
you
know.
know, like they genuinely, they're like they try and play it off as if they're not,
Oh, God.
because like that's showing feelings, and that's vulnerable and toxic.
Oh, no. The country registered 22,773 cases of domestic violence in 2016. So basically 14 per day.
Hmm. See, that's yeah.
And apparently, in 2014, a report by the European Institute for Gender Equality found that 24% of women in Portugal have experienced violence in their lifetime.
Yeah.
I wasn't included in that statistic, so it's wrong. No, can you imagine? Um, oh no. But like, it's illegal in Portugal, and there is like a lot of representation, and there's like apparently like 39 shelters for
Mm,
victims.
yeah.
And there's like 10 shelters for male victims specifically,
Hmm. Yeah.
which account for 15% of all cases reported.
Oh,
So 15.
yeah.
That's sketch.
Yeah. I don't know. Like
I don't
it's
know. I need more data on this.
I don't know. It's
Apparently, oh no, that's so fucked. Okay, so from September 2014 to May 2015, only 84 out of 665 abusers were condemned.
yeah. Were these abusers
That's 8%.
male or female? Just in
They
general?
don't specify. I
By
think it's general. I'll
yeah.
check now. But that's
That's
8%.
a whole other problem. That's the fucking wait, was this in America or is this
Portugal.
Portugal? What, my fucking thing is
I
on.
know, that's fucked up.
Is the what's the judicial like what's it like?
System.
Yeah, what's it like in Portugal?
I don't know, it's kind of fucked up. I need to
In
research it
general?
more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's kind of fucked up in general. I don't know, journalism in Portugal already is kind of very skewed heavily, depending on what newspapers you choose, as in any other country.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Is judicial system in Portugal. I'll tell you something I know from first-hand experience.
Mm.
Um, good. Not a good thing. At my sister's wedding, there was actually someone who like got into an altercation with their partner. And you could notice already from the start, like at the party, I literally said to my mom, I was like, I think this guy abuses his girlfriend. Just
Mm.
like physically or mentally or something, like something was sketched about this guy.
Yeah.
Um, so, and what police did, they didn't arrest him how because he was Irish. So there is that kind of thing.
Mm.
But they did heavily beat him up. So he did get onto a plane like fucked up because police were like,
Wait. So did she call the police and say, listen,
no, they were in a hotel. He
and they,
apparently like dragged her head or something like down the stairs or something. He did something in public view.
mm,
Someone called the police to like separate them, and the police basically beat him up.
and this is in Ireland.
Don't fuck up. Don't abuse me. I will call Portuguese Guardy. They'll be like, fucking killing you, bye.
Oh, this is in Portugal. This wasn't in Ireland.
Oh no, this is Portugal.
Oh, okay. I was like, in Ireland, for them to beat up someone like that is very. Is that so?
Nah, Portugal's fucked up, man. You don't mess with the police. You don't mess with the police. You don't know what cop you're gonna get. You don't know if you're gonna get corrupt. You don't know if you're gonna get beat up. Like, you be careful. If you're
Yeah.
in Portuguese waters, like, I would be careful. I literally talked to a guy in college, and he was like, I hate Irish guards. When I was 14, I was drinking on the street, and they, like, gave me a warning. And I was literally like, what the fuck are you talking about? I literally turned to him and I was like, have you even met a Portuguese guard? Have you even met a Portuguese guard? And he was like, yeah, I have. And I was like, oh, shut the fuck up. Like, I was just like, shut up.
Yeah.
You wouldn't get a warning. You'd be in jail.
I think here again, like we talked about this earlier, with like that whole like mentality in Ireland where it's like, sure, it'll be grand, and just like put it under the rug. It's
Oh,
really
it's so true.
sad because I feel like police here are kind of very much like, sure, like they never have solutions. Like that's something I've noticed. Like as in, I know people
Oh, no.
like try to go to the guards for like issues and stuff, and it's like,
Yeah.
can't do anything about it. That is like their response to absolutely everything. And it's just like, why isn't there like that's one thing with like Ireland, we just don't have solutions to anything. It's like I remember when I was younger, one of my neighbors, I better not say this too loud because but one of my neighbors, they had a party like ages. I was like 6 or 7, and they got like the kids, they were like teenagers and they were drinking and they got like violent and they started like throwing rocks at my window, and then we rang the guards and we were like, hey, these teenagers are going insane. And the guards were like, we didn't see them do it, so there's nothing we can do. And it's like,
what the fuck? What do you mean there's nothing you can do? Show up to my house, you'll see them do it.
But they
like,
they showed up. But they showed up 20 minutes later when they had already left. And they were
your house
already
isn't even that far from town.
Literally.
Like, your house isn't even that far from town in comparison to my house. Like, what the fuck were they at?
It just didn't make sense. And then they finally arrived. There was evidence. There was rocks like thrown at my window. And then it was like, there's nothing we can do. We didn't see them do it. And it was like, okay. And then that was it. And they didn't even like, because like, I think they called into the house, but they were gone. They were gone by the time this had all kind of like, so then it's a case of like, okay, we'll send you on to someone else. You can ring this person, but we cannot do anything for you. It's like, at the same time, I suppose, what could they do? But it's just that lack of kind of like security. You kind
understanding and security, I guess. Yeah. Fucked up.
ACAB is what I'm saying. Even here, everywhere. I just don't. I don't fuck with the police. They're just like.
I was literally like, I was walking with someone before, like in town, and we were on a date or whatever, and police were nearby, and I was like, let's walk the other way. And they were like, why? And I was like, I am an immigrant. I've been told not to trust the police. Like, come on. Like no joke. It's just like, you don't fuck with
you don't fuck with the police.
All cops are bastards. Am I right, ladies? Am I right?
Honestly, I don't trust it. It's like I'm seeing so many.
I'm sorry, but I don't. If you tell me your dad's a cop, I'm gonna be scared.
Yeah, I'm terrified. Like,
and in saying that, my dad tried to be a cop, so that's kind of.
And a Portuguese one too.
So, no, but in fairness, I've said it before on this podcast, and I mean it. This podcast is sponsored by I'm Just a Virgo Trying to Survive a Global Pandemic Mama, and self-proclaimed socialist papa. And that's the tea.
Wait, is your dad a socialist?
He literally did once say, but it was like in a joking tone. We were like in an argument and stuff, and I was like, Mom, that's such a capitalistic view. This is a socialist household. And my dad was basically like, damn right. So I think he is very left-leaning. My dad is very left-leaning.
I think it's one of those things, like saying you're a socialist or like anything like that. I don't know.
It's such a fire word.
Especially for like the older generation.
Hey, Hosanne, do you want to be on a Zoom call, or are you feeling unwell? Let us know.
Sorry.
Okay.
Bye, Hosanne.
I still love you. Stay cute. What is it? I very much platonically love Hosanne, and if you can't... Oh my god, stop! She be flirting, calling us amazing, looking amazing. Hun, you know.
Thank you, Hosanne.
Thank you, Hosanne. Anyway, we were saying, oh my god, hearts, I love yous. We were saying, no, like the police, I don't know, just...
Yeah, I don't know. Like,
I don't know, even, I'm not being racist here, I'm just, I'm literally just comparing based on opinion
Mm-hmm.
from various people in my life. I feel like men in Portugal are much more educated in terms of like politeness than men here.
Really?
And I don't even mean this like in a like, oh, men are trash. No. I've met a lot of guys that I have a crush on or like or think are really like really cool that are Irish. But if I'm talking about like going on the street, I've met a lot more guys that are will treat me badly on the street than in Portugal.
That's weird because I'm the opposite in Spain.
You've had the opposite reaction?
Like when I always feel like when I go to Spain, there's like I don't know, like the Spanish men are so like I guess greasy.
Sexist?
Like not yeah, they're very sexist, but it's almost like when I walk around here in Ireland, I don't really like you get the odd drunk person who tries to like catcall you or they say
Oh
something.
yeah, yeah.
Kind of laugh it off and you're kind of like, uh-huh. And like because he's drunk, which is really bad. But like when I'm in Spain, I don't know why. I it happens a lot more often than here, and I don't know
If
why,
if I'm being completely honest,
which is weird.
I was no, I mean this genuinely. I've been more sexually harassed here than I have in Portugal
Really, that's so weird.
since I was about 11.
You see, I don't know. Maybe it's
That's
because I
fucked
don't
up,
take
lads.
it.
11. I
It's
had 30-year-olds going after me when I was 11, and I looked baby faced.
I knew you when you were 11. Yeah,
I know, I was cute.
yeah, but
But I was
not
very
that
baby faced.
much.
But not attractive, like cute. You know what I mean? Like I
Yeah, you're
was
11. You
child.
shouldn't. Yeah, like I don't know. Mm,
I'm not even joking. I
yeah.
don't know if they were Irish. Not all of them were probably Irish, but like I'm just saying, in terms of
Happening more.
population wise, I've been more harassed here than in Portugal.
That's weird. I think it's
But
because
in fairness, my mom has such a fucked up story. I should tell you after. But like, go on.
yeah, because like I don't know. I think it's because it's kind of bad, but like I don't take it seriously here. Does if that makes sense? Like when
Oh,
I'm in
you think
Spain,
it's the Irish charm?
not the Irish charm. Like I don't take that shit. It's like I'm sorry. Well, what are you trying to accomplish with this?
You
But it's
actually
almost a
don't
thing
know.
of just
You are
like
full balls
keep
to the wall. Like I will punch a man. I will
like
punch a fascist.
but like if it happens to me, you just kind of like keep walking, but you kind of just go, oh, like because a lot of time they're either like they're like I don't know, like I'll never forget. I went out in December with a friend, and we
Yeah.
were in a pub, and this guy who was at least 40 was proper hitting on us, and it was like. What did we do instead of like we were uncomfortable, but like we're just those people that it was me and Chelsea, and we're just those people that we just
Oh yeah, y'all are
laugh it
cute.
off, and it's so funny
Yeah.
looking back on it, I was really drunk, and I just remember like he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm married, but it's okay." And he started taking off like his ring, and then we were laughing, and I even took a video of this whole thing. And I remember like looking back on it, I remember we kept
That's
laughing
tough.
about it. We were like, "Ha
That's
ha,
tough.
that
Yeah.
guy! You remember that guy?"
But in fairness, you know what's funny? I think it's the best coping mechanism because you're less in danger if you kind of play along
Yeah,
than if you're full on like, I'm not interested, get away from me.
yeah. Like
If
I
I'm being
remember
completely honest.
one of my friends, like he was there, and I remember he got so pissed off at me, and I couldn't understand why. I was
Oh,
like
did he?
so pissed. I was like, "Why are you so angry at
Whoever he
me?"
is, you're the MVP, bro. You're the
Yeah.
MVP. Who is it?
And
I want to know.
you know Dara Dixon?
No. But
Oh,
like props to you,
he's
Dara. This
he's
episode
great.
is episode
Dedicated to
episode is
Dara.
dedicated to Dara, who was the real MVP.
Yeah, but he got proper mad at me and he was like, "What are you doing?" and all this. And I was like, "I'm just playing along. That's what you have to do in these situations. Like I'm obviously not doing anything. I'm not flirting
I'm
with
not even
you. Like
joking, like
30,
lads, if you
40.
don't understand, it's actually the truth. Like we're afraid of getting stabbed. Like honestly, I'm afraid of like acid being poured on us, like if we're at a bar somewhere that I don't know. No
I
joke, like I'm genuinely
yeah. Like you just kind of like yeah. Look, Vian knows Dara. I fucking love Dara. He's like one of my best friends. Um,
oh.
yeah,
You
he's
say that about everyone. I talked about Leo and you were like, yeah, he would treat you right. He is the best.
he is. I say everyone's my best friend. But yeah, like no, Dara was super
Cool.
sweet that night, but like he got so angry at me and he had every right to be because I don't think
I would be pissed at you. I'd be like, Ashlyn, this is fucked. You
like
fucked up.
no, it was like but the thing is it was very like I was just being nice to him and like as in just like oh like ha 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 like he'd say something and I'd laugh and then I go all right and then
Mm.
but he got so pissed he was like oh you shouldn't be doing that and to be honest he was 100% right like I mean
Yeah.
I don't know. It's weird because when you're put in those situations, the best thing to do is play it off, play it along until you can get out, and that's what I did. It's like you play
It's
along
actually kind of
until
true.
you can
Like, even
leave.
if someone asked me for my number and I was like drunk or like vulnerable, I would just give them a fake number just to deal.
It
Sorry, but it's true because
depends.
like I don't.
No, you don't have to. Like, yeah, I don't.
Yeah,
It's just one of those things. It's like, yeah, just play it safe, and
no.
I don't know, but yeah, that's the thing. In Ireland, I feel like it's very much like you kind of like play along with it in the
Oh yeah.
jokey way, which is kind of fucked. Whereas in Spain, I don't really like Spanish is my second language, like, and I feel like I'm a lot more
You're
vulnerable.
more confident and more vocal in Spanish than
Yeah,
in Irish.
no, in
Do
English,
you think that's because of, oh, the opposite?
I'm a lot more vocal in English than I am in Spanish. So I feel
Do
like
you
in
think
Spain, I
that's
just
because of like female representation in Spain or like influence of feminism in Spain, like your Spanish mentality, or do you think it's just like overall confidence levels
I think it's just
because you're more used to Irish population?
I'm more used to Irish populations, and also like I am a quiet person, but I can be very loud. Like if I need to be loud, I can
You're so
be.
loud sometimes. I love it. Every single time you're loud, I'm like, oh my God.
It's
Oh
yeah,
my.
it just it kind of like depends. I can either be really fucking quiet or like really really loud. But when I go to Spain, I feel like I'm outcompeted by other people, if that makes sense. Like as in,
It's
no
because
matter
Spaniards are all loud,
so
confirmed.
loud, they're so loud and they're so like
Oh my God, it's the same with Portugal. Have you ever been in a cafe or in a restaurant with drunk Portuguese men? Lads, you will not get a word in edgewise. They will give you a headache.
it's so
Oh my God, I have a perfect analogy, but I also have to tell my mom's story. So I'll tell you the analogy first. If I'm talking terms of courage in terms of getting into a fight, I think that Irish men are only confident when they're drunk.
mm.
Whereas Portuguese men are more like, I will fucking murder you, so don't fuck with me.
See,
Like in confidence level. I don't mean they'll actually go through with it, but they will be like, yeah, you want to give me a punch? Sure, I'll knock you out in 5 seconds.
it's funny because Spanish men kind of have like a Napoleon complex in the sense that like
Oh
they
my
all want to be
God.
macho men,
Oh,
but none of them are. You know what I mean? Like they think like it's so
that's
funny.
such an
Like
Irish mentality, though.
I find like you have a Spanish man and you have a Spanish woman, and
Yeah.
just the Spanish woman is the dominant figure and is the one
Oh,
that's
you
like,
wear the pants if you're the
yeah.
Spanish woman. You can fuck off, lads. You know.
But
You know in your heart of hearts.
the man
Like,
has a macho mentality of like, oh, and he's like, what, 5 foot, and he's there and he's just like, come at me. But reality, he's like, So
fuck.
that's kind of like that's what it's like. So that's weird. In Portugal, it's kind of like, oh, they are the real macho men.
Oh, lads, I would not fuck with a Portuguese man. I'm not joking. If you think that you're stronger than them, don't fuck around. Like, they will fuck you up.
I think it's. I'm actually not gonna lie. I'm scared of Portuguese people because they sound okay. Because their accent is weird and their language is weird. Your language
How
is weird.
dare
No,
you?
but in a nice way. Like it's actually really nice once you get used to it. Because I was in Portugal like three years ago or something, and I remember getting on the plane and I thought they were speaking Russian over the fucking intercom thing, and I was like, I don't understand. Why is this
You're
language?
so mean. It sounds so beautiful, and you're so
No,
mean.
no, no, no. We used to say this all the time in French class. I will never forget this. Mesa, muse, like the
Mesa.
Spanish. Yeah,
Oh, you
the
mean
Spanish
mesa?
for table, right? The
No, go
Spanish
say table.
mesa, and then
Oh,
you're
you are just y'all are fake happy, is what it is. We have been through the harsh reality, and we're like mesa.
muse. No, but like, why is it like? Why does that have that Russian twang to it? It's like muse, muse.
I don't know. Call it Alentejo. I don't know. That's a province in Portugal.
Oh.
They talk differently from us.
Oh.
They're like the northern accent, you know what I mean? They're the northern accent. No, they're not. I'm the northern accent, but they're like how you view the Donegal accent where you're like,
What the hell is that? That's like Andalusia in Spain.
yeah.
Yeah, they have the weird accents. Like, what the fuck? What
I
is?
have never heard someone from the Alentejo talk to me, so like
Oh,
I don't know how you sound actually. I want to like look up how they sound. Uh, what is it? Like a voice. Like I need like a voice recording and I'll be like, "Oh, I can't understand a word." Can you imagine?
Oh,
Can't understand my own language.
that's yeah. I went to Andalusia last year, and I remember going through like Galicia and like speaking to people in Spanish, and I just couldn't understand them, and it was like a different language, and I'm like, I don't understand how we're speaking the same language.
On their brand.
The
Nah,
what?
it's a very northern accent. I don't know what my dad was talking about. I can understand that perfectly.
Huh?
I can understand them perfectly. It's grand.
That's good. Yeah.
Y'all be singing.
About choopy choopy.
I'll
Great.
tell you my mom's story. You're gonna be shocked.
Okay.
I'm not even joking. So my mom was dating my dad at the time. Classic. What?
Oh.
So they were dating at the time, and they were walking down some street or something, and out of nowhere, two lads were like hanging off a lorry or something, and they literally threw a rope, like a noose, around my mom's neck, and literally, and she had a scar for about, I don't know, a year.
That's fucked. That is like literally fucked.
And literally, it was like by the skin of their teeth, mum and dad like took it off, like because they were going at a certain velocity. And I was like, if you ever think men are trash, occasionally they are. like,
Occasionally.
like I'm not gonna say that all men are perfect because that's just not the reality. I've been harassed way too many times. I know people who have been raped in my family. I know people who have been in domestic violence situations. I know people that are still in domestic violence situations, and I know people who have been cheated on repeatedly. So please don't preach that not all men are like that, because I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
I just
Same
genuinely,
thing
I'll
as
be like,
like a
prove it. Don't say it. Prove it.
Yeah. I don't know.
Like, no. I don't
Yeah.
need that bullshit.
It's so fucked though, because like every time I have conversations with women, or like this always comes up because it's such a common thing. It's like we've all been there, you know, you've seen people, and like you talk to like so many people about it, and it's like, why is this a common thing?
Mom's outside and I dyed her hair and it looks so nice. Oh.
Okay, what color?
I dyed her hair like a ginger because she kind of wanted it like a coppery
Ooh,
color. Yeah,
that's so nice.
yeah. She loves the blonde though. I need to get her back to blonde sometime. Yeah. I'm a hairstylist now. Sorry. I have so many side gigs. I just
A podcast and hairdresser.
an
Quarantine's been
artist.
treating you well.
The next Monet. I mean, what?
I mean,
I mean, is it wrong? Oh, oh.
did you just bang your head? I I witnessed that.
It was so sore.
Oh
Oh,
god.
I moved my bed recently. That's why I'm not used to it. Did a whole like room swap because I was like, I can't deal with it anymore. I just moved everything. Ugh. It's still
Yeah,
messy, but like it's fine.
I should do something like that. I feel like my room needs a change. But I've been
Hosan, I'm in the middle of a podcast. How dare you send me a TikTok right now?
working.
Oh yeah, I'm on TikTok right now. If you want to follow me,
No!
I'm not gonna post anything.
No!
What
No! Do
do you
you
mean?
wait, do you like make TikToks?
No, fuck
Okay,
that.
I
No.
thought I thought that's what you were saying, and I was like, Sandra, no. Sandra, no.
No, just send me good memes. If you're into me, send me good memes. Flirt with me. Ask me out.
Please.
Saint people, please, 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 please. Honestly, if y'all, I don't know if you've noticed, I'm good at flirting, but I also won't know when you're flirting. So, like, make the move. Ask me out. This is a PSA to everyone who's ever loved me. Like, honestly, what are you doing? What are you doing?
What are you doing with your life?
God.
Yeah. I'll never forget the day you
What?
texted me. It was like I don't know if it was like a few months ago, and you were like, hey, I don't know what it was. It was like, do you know any biomed babes? Oh no, what was it? I can't remember. And I
I
was
did.
just
I
like,
remember what I
Sandra.
texted you. I
I haven't
remember
talked to
word
you
for
in
word
years.
almost. I was literally like, the DU players are being such players right
Oh
now and they
yeah.
won't flirt back and they're non-committal. So do you know any biomed babes? And you were
Listen,
like, just get Tinder.
DU
And I was like,
players.
no.
DU players are the oddest group of people. I know Dara's in.
They are fucking, I'm gonna say it. Dara, I don't include you in this. I'll say it. Not including you, Dara. I love you. They're elitist. I said it.
Thank you. Thank you. I did a play with them last year when I was in first year, and it was the weirdest experience of my life because they're obviously theater kids, so they're weird.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it was but it was like heightened. It's like, what the fuck? This is a cult. I am convinced DU Players is a cult. They were like,
DU Players is a cult. Hashtag confirmed.
Literally, they were so like, oh, like I couldn't.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to like start the stereotype, but I just kind of feel like some of yous are up your ass. Sorry, not all of yous. Like, for example, I support Lucy Holmes from DU Players and Trinity's drama department. You're amazing. Your work is amazing. You and Ava's podcast, wonderful. Anyone who hasn't listened to it, are you two in love? Or it's beautiful. I'm convinced they're in love and they just need to admit their feelings and date each other. Even if they act like they're not, bitches, just date each other. Just, I know that you're a Sagittarius, I'm a Libra, but like, it can work. Y'all can make it work. What is it? Not everyone, but most of them are just kind of pretentious, and I'm like,
yeah, like I don't see why are you like this? Like I find it so hard to integrate with them. Like this is the thing. I don't struggle with like, you know, like if you put me
you're actually fairly sociable, I'd say, in comparison to me. Like I struggle a bit. I take a bit. I'm a bit rough around the edges, if I'd say. Like I don't get on with people straight away. I think you've noticed that even in parties and stuff. I don't really like socialize or mesh well with new people always.
Yeah.
So if I'm awkward with you, it's probably because I'm nervous and I think you're cute. So just like people know this.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. Whereas like I feel like when I'm put in a group, I could genuinely like integrate myself pretty well. Like I can.
You
like,
tend to mesh well. You tend to mesh.
Yeah. So like, yeah. Not so much when I was in sixth year, but like now, especially, like I'm a lot more.
What are you talking about?
But yeah, no, like meshing
kind
is my thing.
You mesh and you'd mesh around, but you wouldn't like stick to it, I guess.
That's the thing. That's my problem is that I'd kind of go to like a load of different, and then I wouldn't really like. But
make your group. You wouldn't really commit to a group.
Yeah.
Whereas me and my friends have committed since first year.
Yeah.
Like we are committed.
Yeah. That's weird. Yeah. Whereas like, yeah, no, you're 100%.
But that's very rare. I've heard from everyone that that's so rare. So don't even compare yourself to us.
True.
But yeah. No, but I'm gonna say it. Yous are elitist. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
For the most part, like I don't like Lucy Holmes. You're, oh my god, beautiful, beautiful human. Follow her, lads. Tell her I sent you. Amazing person. Eva O'Byrne is not from the drama department, but she is in DU Players, and oh my god, gorgeous. And literally, her advice is just, oh, what is it? Me actually having a love fest with DU Players after calling them elitist. No, but like, and Dara, obviously my baby, my love of my life. But most of them are very like, I don't know, you're just kind of in your crowd and you're just kind of like, oh, I don't want to know more people outside of that. And I'm like,
they're so hard to break. Like that was what I was saying. It's like I can mesh easily, but when I was in DU Players doing that play, I could not mesh. I could not get myself in there and talk to people. And I think it was because, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of them were kind of like, they were too in your face, and I don't really like that. Like I can't.
Oh, that's so true. We agree on that point. We can't deal with people that are too much
in your face. Yeah, like too much to handle, like too dramatic, too like like everything has to be like a big. Like I can't deal with that.
That's why I love Dara, because Dara's like half dramatic, but also he's very socially anxious like me. So he has that balance.
Like Dara is like really like, because like
he's fucking chill.
Like he's just
they're fucking chill.
He's so chill. He's so chill.
So chill. You're so fucking chill.
And like you can have a conversation with him, and that's just.
Dara can talk to the moon about anything.
Yeah.
Like anything.
And, like, he's dramatic.
They're actually a conversationalist. Like literally just falls to the wall if y'all get on.
Dara's the only theater kid I support, and that's just like.
Ha! Lads, confirmed. I'm gonna hashtag DU Players, and they're gonna be like, "What the fuck?" Oh. Can you imagine?
No, I'd cry, to be honest.
Dare me.
Yeah. DU Players, highly elitist. Don't recommend.
I mean, honestly, I don't know all of them. They might not all be elitist, but in fairness, like I was joke flirting in one of their like Discords or whatever, And then one of them, as a joke, he was like, "I'm sorry, you have to be banned. There's no poetic what is it? There's no poetry spoken here or something like that. You know what I mean?" And I was just like, ha ha, ha. But in my head I was like,
Why? Why?
y'all
You know,
fucked up.
let me tell you the best society in Trinity.
What is it?
Gen
Watch me pull up and like come in. What is it?
GenSoc, Genetic Society. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. Secretary over here, over here. That's
You're so this is fucking propaganda, Ashlyn. I don't take that on my channel. This is capitalism thanks I hate it. And you're just self promoting. I mean I support the hustle, but also what the fuck, man?
I'm sorry, it had to be said. It had to be said, yeah. We're ready to do players.
But yeah, do you players elitist? Comment if you agree.
Yeah. Do players is just not it, to be honest. It's just not it.
I want Dara to defend them and I'll be like, no, babe, you're wrong. You're fucking wrong.
Very involved in DU players. Like I always see him on Facebook and stuff.
Dara fucking writes like a god.
Really?
No, Dara writes screenplays. Dara writes art. Dara is the love of my life, my platonic spouse, and no one can tell me otherwise.
He had a play.
Also, if you
recently.
haven't heard, this is Capitalism Thanks I Hate It, and we're a platonic soulmate podcast. Anyway, go on.
Because I was like, I met up with like Dara and Colleen and Caitlin a while ago.
Yeah.
And I remember Dara saying that like, oh, he had a play on DU players. I never got.
I know, I wanted to go so bad, and also I wanted to go to your play as well. I genuinely wanted to go, but my chronic illness was shit.
Was this Blood Wedding?
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't worry.
I'm so sorry.
Don't worry. You didn't miss much. It was.
Ashlyn's low-key like, it wasn't the best. It's okay.
Nah, it was good. It was good. It was traumatic, but it was good. It was good.
Oh yeah, I remember that week was harsh for you. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
In fairness, yeah.
But yeah, no, it was fun.
Dara, not you. We just talked about how DU players are elitist, but you're the only one that I support, and also Lucy Holmes and Eve Oburn. Baby, I love you. Okay, Dara. Oh my God, I have the ring. Oh, I don't have a ring. I don't have a ring. That week sucked. I know, that week fucking sucked. Oh, Dara, will you?
We are not.
Will you be my partner in crime, Dara? You are elitist, Dara. Will you be my partner in crime? Though, like, please say yes, please. Platonically. We don't fuck around with that relationship shit. Platonically, partner in crime. That's your gift, by the way. I'll deliver it soon. Tell me when you're available and I'll deliver it. It is your ring. It is your cow print cowboy ring. Oh, I love it. Thank God. Dara, y'all are so hard to mesh in with, though.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's not talk about DU players. I've talked enough about them. Tell me about GenSoc. Promo me, baby. Promo me.
GenSoc. So,
I'd love it if I followed and then a bunch of GenSoc people like came into my DMs. So, that's what I need. Also, anyone from TSOC and DCU, I love you. I support you. You're my children. So tell me about GenSoc in what is it in Trinners? Because I'm gonna look up your like social media presence and stalk you a little. So go on.
So I don't know much of. No, okay. Let me.
You're the secretary. What the fuck, Ashlyn? It's not elitist. I'm in it. You're in it, but you're the only chill one.
Yeah. No, agree.
You're the only one I can mesh with easily. I can't imagine meshing with other people. It's true.
Yeah.
Tell me when you're available so I can deliver the ring. Go on.
Yeah, no, I kind of was like, it was kind of I was bored at like 2 a.m.
Oh my God, you need to go to TSOC events next year. Loads of fun people to meet there. Vian, bring me. Vian, pick me up from my house and bring me. I'm not even joking. That's a genuine request. Like, I kind of need emotional support. I can't go into a social situation on my own. It's kind of difficult. Even though, like, I kind of play it off. I don't think most people think I'm anxious at first
No.
glance. But then, oh, lad, when you see the trauma. Q sock.
You suck.
Oh, I imagine that's LGBTQ.
Yeah. I heard, is
Yeah.
Cusack good? No, no, let me tell you. My friend Steven, because like, is this Cusack in TCD? In Trinity? Because
Well, I assume so, because Dara is
Dara
from
goes to Trinity. That's
TCDU,
okay.
you piece of work.
Because my friend Steven went one time and he said it wasn't very welcoming, which is really sad.
Oh no! What
Yeah.
identity are they?
He's
That
gay.
could be a problem.
He's
Hmm?
just gay. He's just gay. Gay male. Just gay.
Strange. I'd
Yeah.
expect them to be more welcoming.
I don't know
Because
why.
I've heard like a lot of non-binary folk or asexual folk are like fucked up in like LGBT societies, but I didn't expect that.
Yeah.
Dara, take lads, this is an invitation for anyone who knows me and who thinks I should go to your society. Bring me along. Baby, I know,
Dara's
I'm
on the
so proud of
committee.
you for being on the committee. I'm so proud.
That's so
You're
cool.
you're the best. You're the best example of a they them person that I know. So like, ugh. Anyway, I'm looking up QSOC. I got a bit distracted. Tell me about GenSoc. Tell me what y'all do. Tell me the gossip.
Um, this is the thing. So like obviously with like coronavirus and stuff, it's kind of odd. So like I just saw them.
Is it not even more fun? Because then you start talking about the social implications of it and all.
True, that's true. But like,
Y'all be fucking around. I should be on the committee. Honorary member.
guys,
I will only be an honorary member of your club if you make a tiny trophy for me of either a teacup for TSOC, a genetic like genome, or some kind of queer icon trophy. Those are my limitations. Go ahead. My caveats, if you will. Go on.
we'll try to get that for you, Sandra. Yeah, like I don't know, it was just kind of one of those things I just saw on my Facebook and I was like, I'm gonna go for secretary, and then next thing you know, apparently not a lot of people went for it, so it was
Oh my
like,
god, I see your name and I'm like, baby.
yeah, so but it's fun. We're still kind of like doing the whole handover thing, like from old committee to new committee, but it's cool. Yeah.
Okay. Well, what do you be doing? Do you just do a bunch of research? What do you
No,
be at?
like
What is the Smurfit Auditorium? Is that named after Smurfs?
no,
What?
it's the genetics building in Trinity, Smurfit.
It sounds like a Smurf building.
No, the Smurfette building. No. Yeah, so like I don't know, like they do like breakfast.
Pints in the pub. Are you?
Have
Y'all are just alcoholics. Let's be honest.
that was the
Trinity alcoholic babe.
first time I ever saw Dara on campus was at the pub.
Oh,
The pub
do be chill.
it do be chill. It's very expensive though.
Pizza and pints. Oh my god, I'm on board. It takes so little for me to be on board.
Sorry, I'm back.
You're okay, honey. It takes so little for me to be on board. Like, Smurfit building looks nice.
It is. Well, I don't know. See, I'm still doing
It is.
biology. So I'm not in that building yet, but if I get into genetics next year, I'm specializing, so then I will see that.
Ooh.
We'll see, we'll see.
We're all growing up so fast, it's kind of freaking me out a little. Because we're
Arr.
going to become like fully fledged. When people start having kids, I'm going to freak out.
No. No.
No?
No.
That's where you're not going?
Literally, I saw like someone I knew getting like engaged recently and stuff like that, and I think that's when you know. That's when you know it's just kind
That's when you know we're old.
like what is going
Well,
on.
older, you know?
Yeah. It's kind of
I
scary.
don't know. QSOC be cute though. I don't know about GenSoc needs to like step it up because
I know. They do. But that's why, like, I'm on the committee now, so I'm gonna be like, I'll get shit done. I'll be like, lads,
lads were gonna be cooking shrinky dinks today for science.
Yeah. Maybe we could do like a collaborative thing with QSOC.
Ooh. Can we be those moms that meet up every week / 2 weeks for tea and coffee chats? Oh,
Yes.
Vianne, why haven't you invited me over sooner? Like, I'll literally come. I don't give a shit. Potlucks, I know. I literally talked to Hosanna about this. I need someone to do it.
Sandra's gonna cry now.
Vianne, I'm not fucking around. You, the multimedia gang, everyone from G Hills, please. Like,
Whoop whoop.
oh my god, we only have 20 seconds remaining. Give me 3 adjectives. Alliteration, go.
What? About
Yeah.
feminism, fun, and
Flirty.
flirty.
Yes!
Yeah.
Feminism, fun, and flirty. I have been Sandra.